All right. Hello, everybody. This is the Fiery Joker, and we are closing out E3 with closing out this E3 presentation. I think a lot of people are are a little burnt out, but I'm still here. I think mentally.
I'm still here because, Josh pays me.
Yeah. All right. So doing the award show.
Talking about games and reacting together, but we still have so much left, so do not go anywhere. Make sure you're sticking around, because still ahead, it's our E3 awards. Which games are the most anticipated
they're going to be doing
studios?
so.
Stick around
E3 is
and find out
going to be
if
handing
E3
out the E3
2021
awards,
continues.
and
We'll
let's
see in a little
see if
Def Jam hit me up to be in the game.
Oh,
give me some
T-Pain.
muscles or something. What would be the name of my super move? Auto Bruise? That's pretty bad. Rapper turned banger?
yes.
These are getting worse.
Bandai Namco didn't show anything.
The Precious Stones.
They
The
did
Precious
kind of
Stones.
show
That's what it
something.
is.
They showed
Big ass chain
gameplay,
comes
but
off.
most of
Pow!
it
Right across
was
the face. It's over.
they showed
Precious
gameplay
Stones.
for like a
Boom!
little bit,
Look
but
at
then
that.
most of it was talking. What was that?
Precious Stones.
Alrighty. Time for the rewards show.
Innovation.
Yep.
It's happening all around us. We don't know what tomorrow will bring, but we know our broadband network will be ready.
And the reward for
Because
best
we're
presentation
building it
goes
right
to
now. It's
the
more
Verizon
reliable,
presentation.
more secure, and 10 times faster than today. 10G will power America's digital future. We're ready for what's next. Are you?
Did you guys know Verizon had a presentation? Neither did I. It was literally about 5G.
All right, now we're suddenly getting ads for internet and
Norton.
antivirus.
Norton 360 for gamers.
Okay. They're saying not to go anywhere, but they're really not making a great case not to.
Summer of Gaming has officially partnered with the ESA for E3 2021. IGN Summer of Gaming is now all summer long. From major press conferences and announcements at E3 2021 to the IGN Expo with exclusive gameplay and reveals to exciting first looks at the hottest new games and in-depth developer interviews, IGN Summer of Gaming has it all. IGN Summer of Gaming begins right now.
All right.
Hello,
Okay,
and
here we
welcome
go.
back to
Here we
E3
go.
2021. Video games are for everyone, and gamers come from all walks of life. So
Devoid
it would seem
Comics
obvious that
became
the
a $5
characters and
patron.
heroes
Oh,
we
thank
play in
you.
these virtual realities represent that diversity. But the hard truth is, it hasn't always been this way. So we turn to the voices of E3 to discuss Black representation in the games we love.
Wasn't the award show start now?
Yeah, wasn't the award show supposed to start?
Hello, I'm Amber. I am a moderator for E3's Black Representation in Gaming panel. Today, I am excited to present to you J. Ann Lopez, Zach TTG, Tanya DePass, and Fiona
Weren't
Nova.
we supposed to
We're
do
gonna be
an
talking
award
about
show?
Creating better representation in the gaming space. First,
see
if we could do like
here.
a quick, brief intro.
Yep,
of
4:45
everybody,
Eastern.
starting with Jan.
My name's Jan Lopez.
Carol
I'm the founder and
Kirkpatrick,
CEO of
thank you for the
Black Belt
$20.
Gamers, which is
I
a
appreciate it.
community-focused platform. Started about 6 years ago now. It is the largest platform of Black women gaming.
This is Take
globally.
Two all over.
We are a space that do workshop events.
Yeah, take two
in gaming when it
of
comes to
this.
representation
Take
in the
two,
past
take two.
and the present and future. We also discuss the workforce, and we also do talent brokering as well. So an area that I've moved into is talent brokering of Black women content creators to work with brands.
How you guys doing? Zach TTG. First, I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to come here. I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah,
and
Oleander
streamer. I'm
Rainbow
part of a group
Glycerin,
called
that's
Two
pretty much
Hype.
it. Look, I
And we
understand. I
recently
strongly
just
understand that
joined
diversity
100
is important in
Thieves
games.
esports
However, now
organization,
is not
so
the time. This
represent
is
those guys too.
this is false
But yeah, I just
advertisement.
make sports content. I stream sports games, make sports videos, play sports.
I'll just give our final thoughts on E3.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Hey everyone,
you know what?
I'm Fiona
Screw
Nova.
it.
I am a comedy.
It's like, okay, I am so sick of I am so sick of this. It's just like I come in, I'm expecting something. It's like you say you're gonna do something, and then you just swerve out, and I'm getting preached to.
Turning down your volume.
Like that is infuriating. Like, especially when you have a good message. Like, Rapping Ronnie Reagan, you wanted an award show? Too bad, Zoom call time. It's like, don't pull the rug out from under your audience like this. This is so incredibly rude. It hurts the cause that you're trying to promote. Don't do that. When I come to an award show, I expect a frickin' award show. You know what?
And the reward for E3's ending goes to E3.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so screw it. I'm just going to skip ahead, and I'm going to give my tier list as well as my top 10 games of the show. All right. This is the ending tier list. Doughboy123X. Game Awards was mini E3. Now E3 is mini award show. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, so yes, at F tier we have Gearbox Software, Take-Two, and Bandai Namco. I added Bandai Namco to the F tier list because while they did show the game at the beginning and the game looked relatively interesting, unfortunately it was, again, very short. It didn't seem like it was very well prepared. Yada, yada, yada. And apparently it wasn't very communicated very well for a lot of people that was the only thing that was going to happen. Okay, at D, we have Ubisoft and Square Enix and the PC Gaming Show. They're at D tier either because they didn't showcase a lot of games, or that they didn't showcase a lot of games, or they did showcase games, but they just didn't look interesting. Like,
so pretty much all three at the same time.
Yeah. C, we put as before, we put Capcom at C because they showed games that we've already seen, but they showed a lot of things that we already knew about. There weren't any surprises. However, they did show games. They kept talking to a minimum, and they did show some new things. It's like there were some things there that a lot of people didn't know about. That the average viewer, that the average gamer didn't know about.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. B tier, Upload VR Showcase. Especially giving B because a lot of indie games, but what keeps it from A is that a lot of the games felt like tech demos. Microsoft also at B. It's just like, again, kept focus on the games. Very good conference. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just a lot of the games that they showcased I wasn't super interested in. A is Devolver Digital. It's like, look, Devolver Digital established itself as what it does from its very first E3. You don't really go to Devolver Digital it's like Devolver Digital's conferences, like, the games are there, but you also go to Devolver Digital conferences to see the games industry getting roasted. It's like you go there because these guys are dang good comedians. And so for giving us what we wanted from them, for Devolver Digital gave us what we wanted. So yeah, I think they should get an A. And Nintendo, easy S. Just easy S. Starting off strong, kind of peter. It's like occasional petering out in the middle, but they always knew just something to throw at us to instantly get our attention back. it seems like Nintendo were the only people that were prepared. That's it. They seemed like they were the only people. It's like they seemed like they were the only people who were like super prepared. I mean, Microsoft seemed super prepared. Devolver seemed a little prepared, but the majority of people did not seem prepared for E3. It seemed this whole E3 did feel very slapdash, like everyone procrastinated. Am I the only one that thinks that?
Well, remember what Oscar said during the Nintendo Direct? It just came down to people not thinking E3 would be a thing this year and having the rush to get stuff in at the end. The only people who were really prepared were Microsoft and Nintendo.
Yeah. And maybe Devolver.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devolver.
Devolver.
So like it seemed like those three seemed like they were the most prepared. Other people did not, and if they were prepared, well, they really gave off the impression that they weren't, and that's yeah. Okay, so Flame donated $2. Why does Capcom hate the Blue Bomber though? Josh McCallum, dude, looking forward to Kazuya and Smash Shin Megami Tensei 5 and the Switch version of Cruisin' Blast. All right. Yep. It's like, so yeah. Also, it's just like if I had to nitpick Nintendo's conference, a lot of the stuff was a DLC. I mean, it doesn't look like bad DLC or expansion packs, but I didn't notice that a lot of it was.
Like, we still got Metroid, we still had Advance Wars, we still had SMT, we still had Zelda, still had Smash. Well, Smash is DLC.
All right. All right. So now we are going on to my games of the show. Now, I've ranked these not based off of like really anything super concrete. It's more of these are the games I am anticipating to play the most. These are the games that I am like, they made their case very well from how they were presented, and I really, really want to play them. So this is not objective by any means. This is purely subjective. All right. Starting off at number 10, Unplugged for the VR. This is again very subjective list, but when I saw Unplugged, I really, really wanted to play that. The little VR air guitar thing. That it seems like it would be a glorious waste of an afternoon.
Josh, they say look at the stream.
Oh, looking at the stream? Oh.
Looks like the inclusion panel's done.
Oh.
Anything else? And just
I'm looking at I'm looking at the Twitch thing, but I'm looking at it. It seems like the panel's still going.
Oh, looks like it is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, never mind.
All right. So moving on to number 9, Sea of Thieves: A Pirate's Tale. Gosh dang it, that move was really good. I've never played Sea of Thieves, but now I want to. It's like, that is a pro gamer move.
It only took the appearance of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yep. Next. Number 8, Replaced.
Ooh, that one's a good
very
one.
very great art style. Very great visual presentation. I am very curious. I want to try that game. And this is the same thing for number 7. And number 7 is going to be the very same reasoning, but I like the setting better, which is why it's higher. Ayuden Chronicle.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah,
so one of mine.
Ayuden Chronicle is the same reasons as Replaced, but I'm more interested in playing that specific one because I like the setting a little better.
Too bad we gotta wait 2 years for it.
Yep. All right, so number 6, also from VR, Sentenced. Okay, it's at VR Papers, Please.
Ooh.
it's it's VR Papers, Please. It looks really, it looks like a very, very interesting experience. Like, it's so simple. It is very simple, yet it seems so interesting. All right. Number 5, Death's Door. I don't know why. I have no freaking idea why, but that game looks so fun and looks so interesting.
Let's hope playing it doesn't lead you to Death's Door.
Mm-hmm. All right. Number 4, Strange Brigade.
Yeah, that was a good one. That came out today.
I want to try that. It's like doing all those puzzles and using a mythology that isn't used very often, like using a mythology that it's like Egyptian mythology, just doing puzzles, solving puzzles with your friends. It looks like a lot of fun. Oh, hey, look, I think the awards show is actually happening now. Okay,
yeah,
so before we get to the top 3, let's watch their awards. All right.
We have selected the most anticipated games that were announced by each developer or publisher, as well as the most anticipated game overall announced all
I'm personally am going to head up though, so I'll talk to you later point, Josh. And guys, it's great being here for all these reactions. I'll see you guys again in the future.
All right, see ya.
This year's Expo. So with that, drum roll please, Golden Boy. We present to you the 2021 E3 Awards. All right, starting with our first developer, Ubisoft. The award for most anticipated Ubisoft game goes to Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Easy.
And I was going to say Far Cry. I thought that would have been a shoot, right? I didn't see that one coming, but
this one was, kind of got out there a little early. Everyone was excited about it.
No, I love Mario Rabbids, so another one I'm all about. Yeah.
First game was fantastic.
First game.
Here.
Peter Williams, $2. Would Randy movie Pitchford show be worst on E3?
Gearbox Software closed us out on Saturday's preview night, and the award for most anticipated game from their presentation goes to Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yep, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
No
so
it's like
easy.
Like that was the one, right, that we've been aching for more information on, right?
Totally.
Still just getting that sizzle teaser. It's like, okay,
just
let's
taste.
I know, right?
Taste, but definitely in for that one. I mean, the cast alone, Will Arnett, Wanda Sykes,
it's
Adam
just
Sandberg,
that is an easy. It's like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands almost made my top 10. Just gonna say that right now. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is an honorable mention.
I didn't think you. I was like,
will be really mad about that. So
sorry, everybody.
Send it to Andy Sandberg.
Send it to Andy's people.
Next up for discussion is Xbox and Bethesda.
All right.
The award for most anticipated game for Xbox or Bethesda is, Golden Boy?
Halo Infinite. Yes.
No Redfall? Dang.
Can you really, I mean, don't get me wrong, Redfall looks awesome. Go get him arcade, but like,
I don't know. I am so burned out on Halo. I'm so burned out on Halo's story.
But for the future of the franchise, it looks really good. They did a great passover with the graphics, which is something everyone really wanted to see. They also had an awesome multiplayer showcase where they showed a whole bunch of new features like bots that are going to be coming to the game, which is great for players that maybe are a little too intimidated to play against actual players, that they could, go in there, learn the ropes, get in, play some Halo against their friends. It's awesome. I'm so excited for Halo Infinite.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I'm not surprised, but
the award for most anticipated Square Enix game goes to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yay, you're all smiles.
I am all smiles. A shoe in again. Eidos Montreal coming out. This is what we've been talking about all week long when we were previewing and hinting around about rumors, right? Of like Eidos Montreal, incredibly talented studio. Deus Ex, a game franchise, and especially their two, that has cemented them to so many fans as an amazing developer. But it's a different kind of game. It's an IP maybe you don't connect with, maybe you don't get involved. Putting Marvel in front of that, I think, is really going to boost their profile and show the world what they can do the same way Insomniac did with Spider-Man.
It was such a great presentation, too. I mean, we got such an inside look at the game and saw the mechanics and just how the characters look, and the funny lines delivered, so I'm excited for that one.
Of course.
Yep.
The PC gaming show was a lot of fun and brought us so many looks at an array of cool games on the horizon. But the award for most anticipated game of their presentation goes to Songs of Conquest.
Okay, interesting
Songs
one. Yeah,
of
if
Conquest.
oh yes, this one was actually really nice.
I mean, look at the art style
the
right
animation.
there, right?
Pixel art style.
I mean,
that
yeah,
goes to show you,
interesting
too,
art
how
style, but
many
yeah, it wasn't
games
really
were
on my
shown at
radar.
PC Gamer
More than
Showcase.
30, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But this is Coffee Stain, I believe, a great group. This is going to be a game to look out for. Undoubtedly, looks fantastic, and you know, if it's a Coffee Stain production, you know it's going to have great
You know it's
value.
gonna be good. You know?
So many games embracing the stylized pixel art, and I love it.
Yes.
I'm here
Well,
for
okay,
it.
well, okay,
So the
well,
classic
yeah,
twist,
she's got a
baby.
point there.
So did the
She's got a
entire
point there.
media
Yeah,
panel. That's
the
all
stylized
I know,
pixel.
exactly.
She's got a point about
Future
stylized
Games
pixels.
wasn't to be
It's like, I'll give her
outdone
that.
with a list of titles to catch our eyes, and the award for most anticipated game goes to Immortality. Don't read ahead. Don't read ahead.
Sorry, I cheated.
You don't ooh before I say what it is.
This is a very ominous teaser here. If you guys
100%,
remember,
yeah,
the
yeah.
poster's just going up in flames, as you're about to see behind us. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the music got me, and it was just the mystery of this one. So I definitely want to see more.
Sure. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
coming off the success
I don't know.
of
It's just
Telling
like
Lies, right? A game that
just
relies
I knew
on
nothing
video
about it.
footage,
It didn't
right?
really
Like,
grab
getting
me.
into her story, the game before that really established this from Sam, right? Going in, what's the story? You being the detective, figuring it all out, immediately shot to the top of my list as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't cheat anymore.
Thank you. Don't. And Golden Boy, don't you either. All right?
Promise.
And Television knocked our socks off with a family-friendly console reveal, and the most anticipated game from that presentation is Asteroids.
Simple, baby.
A classic.
It's a classic.
Right?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
about
There was an
that, dude.
Intellivision
I
thing?
put Earthworm Jim.
Yeah,
What?
That was just like they're working
Did I miss
on an
something?
Earthworm Jim, You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Did I miss something?
Game. This is all about how the controllers work and getting everybody together to play a simple version of something, and that's
like it.
Asteroids.
Asteroids wins. Okay.
Okay, good. I'm
confused.
Seal of approval, everybody. We're all right.
That's a real award.
When it comes to indies, there are so many great indie titles to choose from, and they all show us that there's really no gap between small games and AAA games in 2021. The award for most anticipated indie game goes to Falling Frontier.
Oh, yeah.
This
yeah.
one got you too. This is on your radar?
Yeah, this one looked really good. I mean, well, for one, anything
Whoa.
with a space, you know, angle to it is always going to be a winner for me.
This is an indie game?
And I believe this is the one that was like more of that strategic type of atmosphere that it presented. So I actually really like this game. And again, you know, the Indie Game Showcase was very competitive as well.
Yeah.
Lots of great games shown. Congratulations to them.
And I think, you know, the indie scene bled so much beyond the showcase, right? Where there were so many different indie games peppered throughout presentations, different publishers, even GameSpot today, like they had so many great things. Competitive space for sure. Speaking of competitive, Greg Way, Freedom Games established themselves again as a dev that makes family-friendly games that are fun. And the most anticipated one from their announcement goes to Airborne Kingdom. This is the first one I will argue about.
Okay.
What? Who did the
Yeah,
dog
I
shit?
was like,
Come on. It's a great game. I'm not
It
knocking
looks
it.
awesome.
To
It
the
does
rescue.
look really
no love
good.
for To the
Freedom
you are-
Games.
Cafe Manager.
Exactly.
I-
So
many good games.
many games.
There was
Wow,
so
they
many
actually
good
wow,
For
they
me, and I
actually
think for all
disagreed
of
with
us
the
and even for our
placement.
media friends, I think,
that's
Freedom
a
Games
I'm
was
not
like a
sure
star
that
of
I've
the show
ever
for
seen
us.
a host do that sort of thing.
So many great games from that group, and I'm so excited to see what they're going to be bringing in the future. Because now that they're on the map,
Freedom
I'm sure more
Games.
people are going to be paying attention.
Okay, I might be
100%, yeah,
missing
and I think
something
their presentation
again.
was so good at putting developers as people front and center.
Yeah.
This is who we are. We're a small team. This is what we're
Goes
doing
to
and why
show
we're
how
doing it.
passionate we are that we were like, there's so many games, you know,
True.
so it was
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
Good job,
showing their
Freedom
story
Games.
to create the story. I loved it.
Exactly. All right, Capcom is no stranger to anticipated games in their library, and after Monday's presentation, the panel voted the most anticipated game is The Great Ace Attorney. Two great Japanese Phoenix Wright
I
games
thought your
coming here.
Monstie was gonna get this.
yeah,
one. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
would too, but
I was
think-
ready to say Monstie stories too as
I'm glad
well.
you- well, I'm glad you-
I mean, it
Yeah,
had already been
hashtag.
announced,
This
but
game is great,
and
though.
it's
I can't
you know
resist that.
Are you
like
kidding me? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Phoenix Wright already has such a passionate audience.
I mean,
To
and it's
finally get
already,
games
you
over
know,
from Japan,
it's
to go
already
back in time, see
yeah,
the
it's
lineage
already
of it, be
bit,
in Mary
it's already
Old England,
released,
boy,
so I'm
governor.
not sure that did
Yeah,
quite
and
well.
Herlock Sholmes,
Yes, exactly.
best name ever. So that's a winner.
I'm not sure that I'm not sure that
Now,
counts.
Nintendo opened up the final day today.
Does that
dropping
count?
A few gems, but the award for most anticipated announcement had to go to Breath of the Wild 2. Come on, Legend of Zelda. Breath
Really?
Of the Wild 2.
Easy, yeah.
I'll argue this one, man.
opening.
Metroid was great.
Oh,
but
Metroid was
I know people are
really
going to fight me
good.
on that one. I'm just
Yeah.
excited for Metroid. Sorry, don't mind me.
Are
folks.
you excited for Breath of the Wild 2, though?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I am. Obviously, Nintendo showed a lot of awesome stuff. Breath of the Wild 2, though, we were hoping we were going to get it. We got a lot more than what I was anticipating.
Me too.
And this is going to be a special one.
Yeah, of course, targeting 2022. I love how honest they're being of like, we're targeting 2022. Like, there's a lot that goes into this game. A lot could happen, and we are, as we talked about multiple times throughout this entire show, coming off of a global pandemic.
Yes.
So it's a miracle we're getting any games, let alone the fact that we're seeing Nintendo be transparent about it, let alone the rest of their lineup, including advanced.
So is there like a biggest surprise, or are there any other categories, or is it just anticipated?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, okay.
You don't have rage.
Me and the
A
violin.
little concerned. This is my friend.
We got to see some great things from Eureka Studio. The award for most anticipated game from them is Luke Manser.
Yes. This one came out of the gate fast, and I think a lot of people were just like, visually stunning.
Yeah.
You know, side scroller, got a lot of action in there. I'm keeping this one on my radar for sure.
This trailer just hit all the check marks. Like you said, animation, the music, protagonist looks amazing. Look
Production
at this
value.
villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. So not surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
All right, guys. The appetizers are out of the way. It's time for the big ones. We had a number of great presentations over the last 4 days, making this award a very difficult one to choose. But someone had to, and our panel voted. The best presentation of E3 this year was Xbox and Bethesda's showcase.
What?
Pedal to the metal from the start.
What?
It's it's Todd Howard, it's Starfield, all the way through to Arcane, and saying,
what?
Like, you know what I mean? And in between a million different games, what was it? It was more than 30 games with 27 of them coming to Game Pass.
Are you kidding me?
But yeah, the overwhelming majority being Game Pass day and day.
And I just wanted to point out that there was a lot of predictions going into this. I had thought that we were going to get Halo Infinite first, get that out of the way, and then we'll close out with Starfield. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
But the fact that Xbox
No.
was like, nope, Bethesda, you're going to open and close the show. You're going to give us all the good stuff. Like, I really feel good about this future here for Bethesda as a huge Bethesda fan. And yeah, man, this was a great showing. Lots of great games.
I was going to comment on the structure as well. I just thought when they started with Starfield, I was like, ooh, okay, bold choice, you know? And then they had Halo Infinite in the middle, and it was just perfection, everything that I wanted.
I would
and then
understand
wrapping it up
Devolver
with
at least,
vampires.
but
I was
Nintendo?
like, okay, they nailed it
No,
for me,
Nintendo,
so
not
yeah.
Nintendo.
To put a bow on it, you know, leading into it, they talked about there will be a clear delineation between Xbox and Bethesda, which I for sure thought it was going to be whatever, half Xbox, and then now let's turn it to our friends at Bethesda.
Could have been easily like
And
that.
instead, they delineated by saying, hey, I'm Todd Howard from Bethesda. Hey, I'm Pete Hines from Bethesda. Hey, I'm Phil from Xbox. And they shook it up that way so you knew what you were getting and how this whole ecosystem was going to work.
No.
That's impressive.
Absolutely
I felt
not.
like the timing was perfect, and they delivered on every single title as much as I wanted. I didn't feel like, oh, I want more.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, I'm getting a waterfall of info here, you know? So props to y'all.
Great stuff. But there can be only winner for the most anticipated game overall. A tough decision, I'm sure, amongst our media panel, but they decided to give the most anticipated game of 2021 to I was going to see what they wanted. It's Forza Horizon 5.
Wow.
What?
Anticipated game overall.
What?
Shocking. Not because Forza's not a great game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I would have, if you would have asked me, I'm going to say it's going to be Halo or it's going to be Breath of the Wild.
Too.
And you assume you get into one of the classic situations at an E3, right? Where the votes got broken. Where it was that a whole bunch of people went for Breath of the Wild.
Are you freaking
went the other
kidding
direction
me?
for Halo or for whatever, and then here you go.
Well,
Forza's
also
able to surge
remember
ahead.
too, this is 2021, so perhaps the panel was also looking at what games
Great
are going to be
point.
coming out
You're
this
right.
year. Forza,
You're right.
obviously, always a winner. Every Forza Horizon game has been brilliant. So this is not a shocker to me because these games are great. Visually speaking as well, ridiculous. Like the whole time we're like, is that a picture? Or no, that's the game. And they knew it and they kept doing it and it worked every single time. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think I was telling Golden Boy earlier that I'm a very awful driver, and so I love games like this because then I can just like drive in these beautiful landscapes and incredibly expensive cars and not damage anything.
Yeah, of course. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, that's the best part.
I love these racing games.
Remind me never to get in car and jack.
No.
That was a shocking winner, though.
It was, but one of the reasons I think it's shocking, but one of the reasons it's really
Nope. They gave the most anticipated game of this E3 to Forza. Forza!
What? What have they been smoking for the past 4 days?
Cash.
I don't think that... Can you snort that? Right, baby? Isn't that the craziest thing? Look at her face.
Yeah, she looks nervous. Yeah, sorry, baby. I didn't mean to make you nervous. But, yeah. Okay, so, okay, so, Film Writers Group, $10. Tell me why I feel like this is rigged. Nintendo had slam dunk after slam dunk, and they weren't the winners. Disgusting. Anti-Nintendo bias. Absolute anti-Nintendo bias. Anywho. Okay, so moving on. Moving on to my most anticipated games of the show. This is me personally. This is not objective at all. Number 3, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I loved the first game, and it seems like this game is going to be more of what I loved. Easy pick. Yeah. And let's see. We've got number 2. Breath of the Wild 2, obviously, and because of that, you know exactly what number 1 is. Easy pick for my most anticipated game of E3 2021, Metroid Dread. Easy number 1 for me. Easy. Like, for real. No one expected Metroid Dread. I expected to see Breath of the Wild 2, at least a trailer. I expected to see something for Metroid Prime 4, but Metroid Dread? That wasn't on anybody's radar. The game looks amazing. Cannot wait. But yeah. Thank you all very much for sticking around for this. Thank you all very much for Joshua Eckerrider was IGN hosting the awards. Yeah. But yes, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for watching this. Thank you all for supporting the stream, doing all the super chats. It's because of you guys that I can do what I love for a living. I really appreciate you. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely rest of your year, and